So when you take on the role of reviewing as many hacks as possible, you do eventually run into a few that you actually can't stand. Now, I'm not talking about hacks like green stars that I never intend to touch again. I'm talking about hacks so bad that while playing, you constantly question your life decisions. Not that I didn't do that while playing green stars, but at least with that hack there was some stuff I thought was neat enough to not give the hack an instant 1 out of 10. Plus, there was enough normal stuff in that hack to get me through to the end, or, well, as far to the end as I could get, at least.
So lacking, boring, and overall a slog to play through that I couldn't even be bothered to play it to 80 stars.
Now we come to SM64 Madness. If you know of SM64, you probably have heard of this hack. Or you haven't. If you haven't, I strongly suggest you stick around and see what the kind of experience I just had with it. Let me just get this out of the way very quickly. I did not finish this hack. Not even close. I entered the first few levels and got no more than 3 stars before thinking to myself, is this even worth it? So I turned it off. Today, I'm going to be going through the half hour that I played the game, and explaining to you why this hack is a huge flop, and how SM64 eventually improved. Welcome to why I couldn't finish SM64 Madness. So just a little history lesson, SM64 Madness was the first hack SM64 ever made. It has 122 stars and was released on November 1st, 2012. Not much has been said about the hack, but Kaze himself has even stated, this game's kinda bad. It was done in less than 2 weeks with 122 stars, and I don't even have the file for it anymore. Don't even bother. Now when a creator can't even try and defend their own hack, you know you've encountered something truly awful. Not gonna lie, I think Kaze would be proud of me for not trying to play the whole thing, as stupid as that statement actually sounds. Anyway, history lesson over, let's get to the hack itself. Similar to the last hack I played, there is no story, and I think that is perfectly okay. Who knew that the big plus of this hack would be the lack of a certain something, eh? Anyway, let's get into the worlds I played. Okay, so first, the hub world is absolutely plain as fuck. There are Goombas everywhere and random Kuramames for no reason. Do you want to make the process of entering a door challenging? Okay, so here's the funny part. I looked around the starting area for a good 5 minutes before noticing this really bizarre fucking bug that happens when you enter a body of water. Basically, you enter the water right, then you jump out, the camera completely freezes in place and you have to switch to the Mario cam to fix it. Can someone please explain how this bug is even possible? Like seriously, what the fuck? Like seriously, what the fuck? Okay, so I tried the 2 available doors. Both require stars. Another funny thing here, this door says it needs 3 stars, but the sign says 5. Like, dude, what the hell? Couldn't you just put the door with the empty star on it instead? Like, moving on. I then notice a switch, and the boxes appear. Okay, so we have a timed box challenge. I already hate everything here. This challenge then leads to the entrance to the wing cap stage. Okay, that's cool, except I have no clue as to where the fucking switch is in the level. It's probably over there, but I ran out of time to use the cap and couldn't be bothered to jump out and have to do the timed box thing all over again. I tried to do the Koopa race, but I went into the mountain when trying to get to the top. What the fuck, why is it green? I managed to get out of this predicament and eventually got to the top of the mountain, to the flag. Koopa the dick wasn't there. What a cunt. So then I left the level, not looking good so far. I then realised that perhaps there could be a level entrance hidden in the body of water I mentioned earlier. So I looked there and yo, there is some fucking hole here. So I swam into this hole and into this new room, and the collision here is garbage. I'm literally able to swim into the floor and jump up to the platform. What the fuck? So I try pipe number 1 and it leads to course 4. Yes, course 4, forget breakfast, lunch and dinner, ladies and gentlemen, we're immediately getting into the dessert. The course is pretty odd. I found the first star by pushing an invisible block away from an invisible wall cage star. Yes, those are things I just said. I went back in and I couldn't get any more stars, so I eventually gave up when I randomly fell through to a random lava lake below the level. I can't believe these things are actually in this hack. Okay, so then I entered the second pipe and finally found the first level. Okay, so let's get this straight. The entrance to the first level in the game is in a tunnel hidden in a body of water in the middle of the first hub room. What? Anyway, so the first level is shit like you'd expect. I found the first star by wandering aimlessly around until I encountered it by doing the wall jump bit here. Pretty easy. Just, what the fuck is this level? Oh my god. Right, so the next and final star I got was the Womp Fight one. It was fine, I guess. I just really hated this wall jump to get up there though. Even if the concept of timing a wall jump correctly to avoid the fire is pretty good, it's just this piranha plant, man. Anyway, I did the Womp fight, and in fact, King Womp seemed to be very cocky about the whole thing, saying he's good looking. Can I really fight this guy now? Is there a rule against defeating Chads in video games? Well, don't care. Who's the Chad now? Okay, so I then went back into the level in order to find new stars. This is where I actually started to go insane. Okay, so the star box of madness is an arsehole. Just putting that out there. Basically, there's this box that is like away from the cliff that contains a star but without a platform under it. How'd you get the star, you ask? Well, I tried and I tried and I tried. Ground pounding, jumping off and kicking, variations on those two tactics didn't even work. Seriously, try this star for yourself. It is the worst thing I've ever seen in any of the 7 ROM hacks I've ever reviewed so far, and any other ROM hack I've ever played. Like, damn, this is torture case. If you intended SM64 madness to actually make us insane, hats off to you, you're a genius. Okay, so I finally went to unlock the 1 star door on the other side of the hub, and got greeted with course 11. Seriously, this hack is more confusion and twists than a modern M. Night Shyamalan movie. I then jump into the painting. Okay, so this hack is now a 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching, bye. Just kidding. After a little bit of exploring in course 11, I realized that these levels are just gonna be the same shit over and over again, and I'm not gonna get any more or less impressed with the hack, so I just decided to go fuck it. And finally do a review of something I've only done 3 stars off for once, because that's what everyone was asking for, right? And that's how I got here. Just to summarize my thoughts, this hack is bad, obviously to the point where it's even boycotted by its creator. By the way, Kays, I may have been busting your chops here, but I genuinely think your hacks are mostly great now, as you probably could tell with my SM64 Last Impact review, which I know you saw. Stuff like the modelling, object placement and music, things I think are done very poorly in this hack, are things I genuinely come to your hacks to see in action in the present. So yeah, this hack may be bad, but it definitely spawned a great future. To be perfectly honest, whose first hack is actually good? Don't say Star Road, do not say Star Road. Anyway, so how did you guys like this shorter styled review? You're probably very confused as to how different these reviews have been getting, and that's because I think the review structure from Season 1 got old pretty quickly. I much enjoy branching out and doing different things with my videos, which is probably why there are so many different kinds of content on my channel. So if you enjoyed this, please give a like and consider subscribing if you want to see more reviews. There are a lot more to come, trust me on that. Be sure to comment your thoughts, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and this hack gets a 0.9 out of 10. Here's my ranking. Now get the absolute fuck out of here.